welcome to The Real. Ladies, settle in because it's time for our favorite time of the day, girl chat. I'm looking forward to this one. All right, so listen up. President Biden recently announced that Americans have already received 200 million COVID-19 vaccinations, doubling the initial goal he set for his first 100 days in office. But despite these numbers, it is being reported that a large percentage of people, including 54% of Republicans, are either hesitant or flat out opposed to getting the shot. And because of that, it's being reported that, according to two former senior Trump administration officials, former President Trump is being urged to make a PSA urging his supporters to get the vaccine. The officials reportedly believe that their party's vaccine hesitancy could threaten herd immunity and that Trump's legacy is at risk if his followers refuse to get it. So ladies, what do you think about this potential PSA?
Well, reportedly, he got he got the vaccine in secret.
In January.
So, in January, both him and Melania. So my thing is this. This is detrimental. If I have to appeal to his ego, Mr. Trump, please make the PSA for your people. The Rona is real. You made Operation Warp Speed. Your legacy is in jeopardy if you don't do this. So think about the people. Okay, there we go. I done gave it to him. Send this to him because that's what he needs.
This man is a hot mess. You already know how I feel about him. I feel like he ain't care about if we were living then. He don't care. He don't care.
He went on Sean Hannity's show though, and he said on Sean Hannity's show that he would make the PSA. So he keeps going back and forth. So this is about his ego.
He said he would do it, but he hasn't done it. He hasn't done it yet. And I think you're right, Lonnie. If they press upon his ego, his legacy, this is huge for his legacy, then he should do it. But listen, I just found out that a lot of people are not even going back for their second dose.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't even going back for their second dose, which is really threatening our herd immunity. It's hurting a lot of it. So I say if anybody can get him to get his followers to go get the vaccine, please do it. Adrian, you do it.
Only 8% of the people that got the first shot have not gone to get the second shot, but at least with that first shot, they're about 60% covered.
Yeah, 60%.
But the thing is, all these conspiracy theories is what's making people hesitant. Y'all, this how bad it is, ladies. The Surgeon General had me to interview him. When the Surgeon General of the United States said, Lonnie Love, you got to interview me to put out the message, it's serious. Y'all, they're not giving you COVID, okay? What it is, we're trying to build up your immune system. Herd immunity, we need at least 60 to 70% of Americans. What's that? Give me the numbers. That's about over 100 million people to flatten the curve. That's all we need. That's all we're trying to do. I've taken it. I'm good.
And I just wonder if there are so many other ways to get the message to Republicans. There are amazing leaders in the Republican Party that can also make access easier or spread the message and do community announcements, because I just don't love the idea of giving Trump the platform to speak on anything. I feel like we already know the damage he's done. Were we not left with the scarring of Capitol Hill? So now we're going to go tap back in and say, oh, actually, we need you to speak on it. We need your words. No, we don't. We've dismantled his accounts, his social media capabilities, and now we're like, we need you? Not for me. I don't need that. Yeah. I will personally go out to the Republican Party and do as much community service. I will go and stand in line for you. I will wait for you before I ask that man to say anything else.
What were you going to say?
Good riddance. I don't want to hear from him.
It's not for us, y'all.
It's not for us. It's for his followers. We want to get his followers really listen to him.
I'm saying I would stand in line for anybody in the Republican Party. Like, I would go do the work to make your life easier to get the vaccination before I ask Trump to do any favors for us at all. Because all he's done is damage, and that's all I can remember.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, once he's going to do it. He's going to do it. Once he does it, you're going to see that he's going to have a lot of people, and it's going to help America. And I think that that's the thing. We got to stop this. if we want to go outside, if we want to play, we need to pull in everybody. Every other president has taken the vaccine. They've made all kind of PSAs. He's the last one. He just wants the attention. Let's give it to him. Thank you, Mr. Trump.
Ever since the COVID pandemic began, we've been seeing more and more stories of people behaving badly on airplanes and at airports. People are starting fights because they don't want to wear a mask or they don't want to change their seats, and it's putting people's safety at risk. It's happening so much, there's even a term for it now called air rage. A lot of people are blaming people's heightened anxiety, but I want to know, why do you ladies think that people can't seem to behave better when they travel?
People
Man,
stress.
I heard they're not serving alcohol on airplanes anymore. Is that true?
Yeah, because you don't want to do that. You don't want drunk people that's already mad, also drunk.
Listen, you
It's a
want me
mess.
on the plane
It's a
drunk,
lot of tension
my ass
out there
will be
right
asleep.
now.
I will
People
be
ain't getting their
asleep.
stimmy checks. People ain't getting their sex. People don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. People don't know
Right?
to vaccine, to not vaccine. There's every reason to be stressed right now. Everybody's on their last nerve. Remember, you could be the one to tip off that person when they are on their last nerve.
And if the airlines weren't so greedy, I understand that they had to take a hit, but they shouldn't be packing the planes right now. You know,
I agree.
At least keep the middle seat open so you have a little space.
Yes.
People packed in, and you got some people that want to wear a mask, some people don't want to wear a mask, and it's hard to wear a mask, honestly, when you packed and it's a 6-hour flight. You ain't got no alcohol, you ain't got no food. You know,
Exactly.
it's a lot. So we have to show grace to each other, but the airlines could kind of help fix this if they wanted to. I believe it's not business as usual anymore. So they need to make a plan to help Americans, because we're gonna kill each other on these planes. And who has flown?
I haven't.
Since COVID. How has it been, Jeannie?
They do an announcement that says it's now a legal requirement to wear your mask. So they play that over and over again. So if you even try it, you already know what's going to happen, because we've seen enough videos from Spirit Airlines. Thank you so much. And they do not charge any less, by the way, for all the inconveniences as you're wearing a mask. And obviously nobody's trying to eat, but you're not getting meals if you're on first class, and you also don't have the luxury of being
No food?
No, nothing. But there's snacks, but they don't. But my point is, I don't care if you don't sell food, but sell a lesser priced ticket. Like, the prices are still exactly the same, and I think that they should modify the prices to the inconvenience. Right. And people are just really guarded. I travel sometimes in a hazmat suit. I'm that girl. But people, they really, really guarded it. They don't touch anything. They give you a little tiny cleansing wipe to sanitize stuff. You bring your own. I've bought from our own Steals on the Reel the light laser thing that sanitizes everything. You get everybody on there that's doing their thing. Yes.
How do you feel about the circulated air?
I have mine. When I go, I take people's temperature that's sitting next to me. I say, "Excuse me."
No, you do not, Lonnie.
Yes,
no, you do not. See, that's why the fights are starting, because you should be minding your own
business.
business.
Your temperature?
Wait, Jeannie, do they take temperatures before you get on board?
No, they don't. But the temperature,
they don't.
To me, isn't an exact. It's not an exact.
Because people could take Tylenol before, right?
Yes, and also you could be asymptomatic, which also includes temperature. So either way, you are taking a risk, a huge risk.
Do whatever you can to protect yourself from corona.
I've been flown well over a year. I have not been on an airplane. And I just recently bought a tour bus. I'll be on that bus.